how can you be mad at Gabi for taking that shot? And it was a good shot too. What's going on, YouTube? Legend here once again. This time at you again with some more Attack on Titan. That's right. And honestly, you saw the thumbnail, right? You know what this is. This is Team Gabi here.
Gabi gang, Gabi gang, Gabi gang, Gabi gang, Gabi gang, Gabi gang, Gabi gang.
Listen, this past episode was amazing. Now, first I want to be clear, I am a manga reader. I do know what's coming next, and so on and so forth. Last season, or the first part of the last season, I was anime only, but that shit was so good I couldn't wait, and I ended up reading. And you actually see some of my other videos where, you know, I talk about my thoughts on what happened in the manga, and so on and so forth. When Gabi first came to this show, and I saw what she did to my girl Sasha. Tell me, baby, can you stand the rain? Hard to remember that. But yeah, I remember what she did, and I hated her guts. I hated her, and I wanted her dead. Quite honestly, I did. I want her to pay for what she did. But as time went on, I started to realize that she was a character that I knew I was going to end up liking. And even though I was so mad at her, I knew what she was there for, and she is fulfilling that purpose. And this is when I started, and at this point in the manga, or actually last episode at that point in the manga, is when I started to realize, I'm like, I think I like Gabi. And with this act right here, because honestly, when it comes with Eren, I actually have started to not like Eren. A lot of people love Eren. People are like, oh yeah, Eren's great, so on and so forth. At this point in the story, I tended to not like Eren too much because, like, he's clearly, like, doing too much here, you know? Like, I mean, I won't go too far into it, you know? But at this point right now, between the conversation he had with Armin and Mikasa and stuff like that. To be frank right now, actually, I don't like either of you, actually. I don't like any of you at all. He needed to be knocked down a couple notches, and it's quite understandable that Gabi would feel that way. It's not a coincidence that Gabi kind of looks like a child of Eren. Like there's no coincidence that they do look alike. Gabi is basically Eren if Eren had got to see Marley as a child, right? If he got to see that, you know, if he got to see the other side of the coin when he was younger. Because Eren is somebody who has seen the people on the other side, who's seen everything and so on and so forth, but he still wants his revenge. He still is hell-bent on doing something to somebody, right? Whereas Gabi has seen the other side, and Gabi, even though she was pretty stubborn, she was brainwashed, she's quickly changed her mind, right? By the end of the day, Eren is killing, mutilating all the people that she cares about. More than once. Like, how can you be mad at Gabi for taking that shot? And it was a good shot too. Right there, she got that aim. I like that, you know? But seeing that, it makes me happy, you know? I'm Team Gabi. And this episode, honestly, was just a spectacular one. It was just a spectacular episode. So much happened. Me, honestly, when I first started watching the episode, before I watched the episode, I thought that the episode was going to end when Eren's head came off. I thought because that's where the chapter ended. So I thought that that's where they're going to end the episode. But man, they just kept going. They just kept going. They're just like, yo, we going to the past now. I can't be stopped, nigga. Didn't I tell you? You know, that's great. That's great, honestly. Like that episode was fantastic. It was a lot, you know. A lot of times I'm used to a lot of anime where I'm just like, I love One Piece like that, you know, but I'm used to One Piece kind of taking it super, super duper slow when it comes to how much manga is adapted and whatever. But they went through some material here, you know. But yeah, for the first part of the episode, honestly, it did hit hard. Because like when I first read that in the manga where Zeke did that scream, yo, my heart sunk. And you think that me knowing that it's coming would kind of help prep me a little bit. But nah, watching it again, it's still sunk. So many people just gone. Boom. Characters that we actually know, characters that have been in the series. Commander Pixis, who's been in the series since the beginning, gone, just like that. And just how they animated it was just amazing with the freeze frames and just the and like just the slow motion. You see Pixis, drinking, his last drop of wine, and then he closes his eyes and just accepts the death and everything like that. All these characters just gone, just in a foul swoop, And when it comes to Falco, I didn't know what was going to happen with Falco. I thought that Falco was gone initially, and now we see what's happening with Falco, that he's going to become the Jaw Titan. But yeah, like I didn't know what was coming next. Like it was just horrible, and like the way they just animated it and how they played with some of the season 1 music, seeing the Titans come and stuff like that, and honestly, like. This final part on Attack on Titan is just great, and looks like the animators are going to town with what's coming up next. And the latter part the where we're in the past and it's Zeke and it's Aaron talking and stuff like that. This part's going to be pretty dialogue heavy and so on and so forth. But I like the dialogue heavy parts because it works good with the world building. I like how the plot progresses and so on and so forth. And yeah, like without reading the manga, I always knew that Aaron wasn't gonna go with the euthanization plan. I always knew that wasn't his plan. I come on, like when it comes to Aaron has made it clear that his goal is to protect his friends. Like he's said it over and over and over again. That's his goal, is to protect the people in Paradise, to get revenge on the people out there. That's what he always said his goal was. So when it comes to euthanization, that's just it just didn't make sense that he would go with that. And never did at any point in the story. It doesn't matter. Like when I was anime only, manga only, it never made sense. But I like that it's finally revealed that that's not what he was intending to do. What is he intending to do? Who knows? But yeah, that was the thing. But it was a good plot twist that Zeke was actually the one in control, kind of flip the script after getting flip the script on, which was pretty cool way to do it here. But I'm excited to see how the anime is gonna animate what happens next too. So I hope you guys are excited to see it too. But yeah, man, I'm saying Team Gabi over here, guys. Get on the team. We got popcorn and all that stuff, man. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. And let me know what you guys think. If you like the content, like the video, comment your thoughts down below, and subscribe to the channel if you want to get more content like this. All right. And with that, I'll end it there. Legend out.